Welcome to this video. I thought it would be fun to share a part of our life with you, and we are going to take you through the routine of feeding all of the elk. We are just going to grab the supplements and the hay that we feed them. We keep everything under this big barn, the hay, supplements, all the equipment, so they stay nice and good for when we need to use them. Skylar and Slade are sitting in the backhoe. This is something we depend on all the time. It's very handy. It's just easy to get around in tight spaces. I really love having one of these. As you can see, Skylar is very good and proficient at driving these. He's so good at all kinds of equipment, but you kind of have to be when you depend on them and use them all the time. Mr. Slade is also becoming very competent with equipment, with his daddy's help of course, and he has been in his dad's right hand pocket ever since he was little and has gotten to experience so much for his young age, and we absolutely love working with our kids.
So here I am filling up our old Dodge Dually that we use a lot here at the ranch. We are a long ways from a gas station, so we keep all the fuel we need on the ranch in the tanks and have them filled as we go through the fuel. Fuel and water, that's two things that we cannot live without. Here's our herd of bull elk coming to us. So the supplements on the back of the truck, they know what that is, they know what it means. They always come running. It's a good tool we use to move the herd. If we ever have to move the herd into a different pasture, into our handling facility, I like to move them with food rather than herd them, because it's much easier to get them to follow you than to chase them. It just seems to go easier. So you can see how that works here. These bulls are growing, their antlers are growing 3 inches a day, if you can believe that. 3 inches a day is incredible. And man, they're just so pretty and neat to be around. Quite a life.
Working with elk is much different than working with cattle in ways, and one of those ways is elk are very flighty. They're a prey animal, so they're used to running from danger, evading danger. So what's really good about what we're doing here, other than providing them with good supplementation, is it trains them to follow us. So if we need to move them to a different pasture, bring them into our working facilities, it's much better to have them follow us than for us to try to herd them. Because when they follow us, it goes really well. Like you can see here, everyone's calm, no one's scared, and this is the way we prefer to do it.
This is the supplement we give to our bulls. It's got a lot of different goodies in it. There's grains and supplementations for minerals to help their coats. It helps their antler growth, because right now they're using a lot of energies going into these horns, so this gives them a little extra boost.
Dad, you get a little bit.
And they love it.
Dad, you get me a little bit of this red bucket.
Yep, these horns are filled with blood right now. They're really sensitive, kind of squishy. They'll grow 3 inches a day at their peak. So pretty incredible. It's just real fuzzy, like velvet. They call it velvet, and it kind of feels like velvet. So anyway,
Dad,
pretty cool.
Tara is in the skid steer loading up a bin of supplements we are going to take out to the cow elk, which we keep separated from the bulls.
Hey, here by Dad. Look what Mom's doing. She's loading. Andy, here. She's loading up our supplements for our cows.
In the wild, bull and cow elk will kind of naturally separate themselves after the breeding season. The boys kind of go back to being boys and the girls hang out with the girls. Here they will do that if we leave everything open, but we like to keep them separate, keep everybody safe so none of the little guys get hurt. This is, that's my snafu. Not paying attention, looking at somewhere else and hit a bump and lost our supplementation. Why I'm cussing cleaning. You can enjoy this pretty gate operator. Here's our cow elk. They looking really good. You can see some of their bellies are big. That would be from the calves in there. Here's a newborn calf. This little fellow will be up and walking in only about 20 minutes. They're very hardy and pretty self-sufficient. There's not much we need to do for them. Everything goes pretty well on their own if you just give them good food and water. The bins I'm filling up are ones we made here at the ranch. It's just old drill pipe tubing from when they drill oil and gas wells, and we stretched belting across it and fixed it. They worked really great all year and they hold up to the snow. That's the little guy getting some of the best water in the world right there, spring water.